Welcome to Jeff Tech, the school of choice.
Good day, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be in our global internet viewing audience. Welcome to Jeff Tech News on Jeff Tech TV, available online at jefftech.us. Coming to you from Reynoldsville, Pennsylvania, in the IT Academy Digital Media Technology Studio. I'm your host, Sam Ettaro. Today, we're going to talk about a new technology initiative at our incredible school right here in Little Reynoldsville, Pennsylvania, which will hopefully fully empower today's students to take advantage of incredible new mobile technologies for the benefit of learning and the betterment of our community. To tell us about this new pending program, affectionately known as BYOD, I have with me my colleague in the IT Academy, C&E instructor, and Jeff Tech's Technology Coordinator, Mr. Bob Wachob. Mr. Wachob, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. You forced me. I had no choice. He said, we need to tell the world about this.
Get in there, we're going to do it now.
So set that thing up and we're going to do it right. And behind the controls here, we have a crew of freshmen, Jade Steele and Mr. Knobloch over here running our teleprompter setup. Great job, guys. Looks good, sounds good. Mr. Wachob, we're going to get right to the point here because this is a lengthy policy. We have about 6-7 pages here that are going to the board sometime soon with the hope that they will approve this. I understand it went through administration. Everybody so far has been supportive of this. We're hoping that it gets adopted and students can start using these technologies. Let's start with the basics. Tell us, what is BYOD?
Well, BYOD stands for Bring Your Own Device, and it's an initiative being implemented by many schools across the country. The idea is that we've long ago recognized that technology is great for instruction, and it would be nice if every school could put a computer in the hands of every student. But in today's budget shortcuts, it's just not practical for many schools, including us. But we also recognize that many students have their own devices at home already. They have iPods, they have iPhones, they have Androids, they have tablets, they have laptops, all kinds of devices out there. So BYOD is the idea of letting those students bring that technology into the building and then using it in their classes to enhance their curriculum.
Outstanding. Jade, go ahead and pull up the document cam here so we can see this document a little bit closer, because you're going to notice there is a nice big watermark across there that says draft. And what that means is this has not been approved as of yet. So Jade, let's go back to our guest, Mr. Wachob. He's going to tell us a little bit about the challenges. What did it take to draft this document, and what are the most significant concerns from an administrative and parental standpoint of allowing students to bring these little devices, activate them, and use their own personal mobile devices in a classroom setting? What hurdles did you have to get over?
I think what you have to first of all understand is why we would do such a thing. Granted, being able to use a device in class to search Google and to take quizzes for a class or to participate in chat sessions or discussion groups, I mean, there's an obvious educational use to it. But just as important, if maybe not more important for us as schools, is our responsibility to teach our students responsible electronic citizenship.
Absolutely.
So it's not a matter of just getting a phone and using it. I mean, you have to understand where it's polite to be using your phone. What happens if it rings? You should have it on silent if you're in class or if you're in a meeting. You're not supposed to be sitting in a group of people listening to music. It's rude. So those are the types of things that we need to address too. And we want to focus on that with our BYOD policy in addition to using them for the curriculum. The biggest hurdles we face is that for years now, schools have looked at these as the curse. I mean, we have buildings or signs all over our buildings, no cell phones, no texting. If you take them out, you're going to have a discipline action. I mean, we look at them like we don't want to even believe they exist.
You mean if we add them?
Well, that's what we used to do. This is a complete turnaround. Instead, I think it's kind of like we need to surrender that and get over that philosophy. Right. We need to accept the fact that these devices are here. They're not going anywhere. Our kids use them. Our kids are going to continue to use them. They're going to use them in their adult lives just like we do ourselves. And we need to teach them how to do that responsibly.
Absolutely.
So the hurdle is getting people to understand that you got to get over this, not allowed to have them anymore.
Right.
We're going to embrace them. So it's a dramatic turnaround.
Absolutely. And it's encouraging for me. I mean, I know, Mr. Wachob, you and I have been involved in IT technologies. I think we're joking cumulatively probably 80 years,
At
I
least,
think, experience. Yeah. I mean, we've been doing this for a long time. And in Central Pennsylvania, we've been historically pretty behind the curve. Now, here in the IT Academy and Jeff Tech as a whole, we've been leading the curve for a long time. But it seems that it's slow sometimes, that progress. It's slow to trickle into the consciousness of the community and get fully embraced. But it seems to me recently that effort has been gaining momentum. We're seeing a lot of support for these types of initiatives in the broader communities that we serve, which include, for those watching, Brookville, Punxsutawney, Brockway, and Brookville, those areas. Tell us about what you're hearing from the other schools and the community at large about what we're doing.
Well, I think it's, in the last couple of years, has hit everybody. Punxsutawney has a one-on-one program where they provide laptops to all their students. Brookville is implementing a bring your own device policy.
Great.
So what's amazing is that for the last 2 years I've been going to meetings with technology directors in our region and across the state, and this has been the #1 topic.
Sure.
What do you do? Do you buy laptops for every kid? Do you buy iPads for every kid? Do you buy Android devices? Do you BYOD? So I think the success of the iPad has really brought this to the forefront, and people are now saying, we need to do something. And so it's hit big time. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's going to be doing something. It's just implementing it is the hard part.
Absolutely. So exciting times here at Jeff Tech and the IT Academy, and we were talking last week, we're going to have our students in digital media put together a nice informational poster which is going to introduce this initiative to the student body and to the administration. Mr. Wachob, you asked us to put something together creative, but not to focus on the rules aspect of this initiative. Tell us exactly what you're looking for. A nice 12 by 18 series of full color posters that are going to impart what kind of message?
Well, yeah, we've shown the draft, and it's 6 pages of rules and proper procedures and conduct. But you know, the bottom line is you have to do that as a school district, and you can't get away with it. But what we're looking at is, we came to your group of students. We're looking for a positive digital citizenship type poster,
absolutely,
where instead of saying no cell phones in class, we say things like, have you checked your cell phone? Is it on silent? Mm-hmm. You know, it's rude to text while others are speaking.
Sure.
Those types of things. So, you know, it's not so much a rule, it's a reminder as to how you should be conducting yourself with your electronic device.
Picture of a student sitting on the bus, opening up their device. Did you check your homework today?
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So we want to encourage them to do this and let parents know at home as well that we're, as educators, we're on top of this, and we're not, we're not just opening up a Pandora's box here of discipline problems. This is going to be effectively managed, and the staff's going to be up to speed on it as well.
Yeah, to be honest, I think it will reduce discipline problems. I really do. And I think it's important to tell our parents, too. You know, this is happening. About 70% of our kids last year said that they had devices. Mm-hmm. I think once we implement this, this is, I'm sure a lot of people resist buying their kids devices because they think it's in a lot of ways a waste of money.
Right.
Now it becomes something that is a valuable tool, and they can use it in class. Mm-hmm. So we are hoping within a year that we can get close to, if not 100% participation, with everybody having at least some type of device that they can bring to school.
Well, I'll tell you what, next time around what we're going to do is we're going to come back here and we're going to discuss the BYOD initiative. We'll take a look at some of the posters that the students come up with, and maybe we'll use some of these technologies, do a live broadcast over our network, put it out on Facebook to the families out there. Wouldn't it be cool to do an online poll and pick some of the best posters and some of the best PR that we can for this, and allow students to pitch their product and allow our audience at home feedback to come in. These are exciting times that we live in. You guys are doing a great job. Everybody here is. And tell us real quick about, we talked about your program and about our program, Digital Media. Tell us about what's happening with computer technology and how they're getting involved with this as well.
Yeah, well, the IT Academy tries to get all 3 of our programs involved as much as possible. Of course, you guys are working on the poster concept. We thought it would be nice, since that document is so extensive, that we want to make sure that the kids really do understand at least the basic level of proper etiquette. So the computer technology students are working on a student-written quiz that prompts students on scenarios of what if this happens, what should you do? So before you can bring your device or use your device in school, you're going to need to actually take that quiz, which is an electronic quiz online using our new technology, and take that quiz and pass it. So we've got everybody in the IT Academy involved on this project.
It's exciting too. It's kind of cool when you talk about that. These scenarios that you're talking about, we can utilize the technology that we're seeing right here with the video casting and the interactive aspect of this, make this mobile. And anybody that's been out there and has gone online with online curriculum, cyber schools, our home schools are doing online. We purchase outside third-party curriculum. We now have the ability to create high quality broadcast level content integrated with the latest online educational content, put it together and create our own original curriculum from our own instructors, locally delivered by our own students if we want to, engaging them fully in the educational process. This is incredible what's happening. We encourage our viewership at home, especially if you're a parent or an alumnus, get out there and tell people about the great things that are happening here at Jeff Tech. And visit us online, jefftech.us. More on the IT Academy at itacademy.us. And of course, for more on the Digital Media Technology program, you can visit our dedicated website at dmtstudio.net. And of course, look us all up on Facebook. And there is the cleanup bell. Period's ending. Thank you, Mr. Wachob. For Jeff Tech TV, I'm Mr. Ettaro. Until next time, have a great day.